Hi children, look at this. Look at the pictures behind, so colorful. Read what is there. Action done by helpers. These are our helpers. Yes? Who are the people who help mommy? Policeman, doctor, chef, and all sorts. Lots of people help us. Yes? So we are going to look at the action done by some helpers. Whatever action they do, that's a verb. Yes? Now, let's enjoy the action done by helpers. Look at our first helper, first picture. Look what we have here. Who's here? You go to school, and who's there as your helper, helping you? Teacher. Yes. So here is she. What is the action she does? Teaches. Teacher teaches you. Yes? The teacher teaches the student, teaching. The teachers, that's a word done, action done by a helper, that's a verb. What does the teacher do to students? The teacher teaches the students. Teaches is the verb, that is the action. Good. Are you happy? Good. Let's go on to a new picture. Look what we have here. What do you look at? We're looking at helper. Who are these people? They are builders. Look at the paper. Look at the dress they have. Builder. What does builder do? They build house. What is the action here? Build. Brick by brick, cement by cement. They put and they build beautiful house. Builder builds house. For who? For you. So what is the action here? Builds. Building. Builder builds. That's a verb. That's the action. Let's look at another picture. We're looking at the action done by helpers. Look at the big smile. Who is this person? The lovely cap. Yes, sometimes mommy is not feeling too good. What does she say? Come, let's order some food. And who is making food over there? Chef. What does chef do? She makes food, cooks food in large quantities. Look at the big smile. And then you say, yummy, delicious. Chef cooks food. Where? At a big restaurant. Chef cooks food. Cooks. That's an action word. Yes, it's a verb. Good. Let's look at the next helper and the action done by that helper. Look, very seriously, he's stitching. What is this? Sewing machine. So this is a tailor. Yes, when you want to make new dresses, new pants and shirt, you go to the tailor. Tailor, what does she do? Stitches clothes. Tailor stitches clothes. What is the action here? Stitches. That's a verb. That's the action. Tailor stitches clothes. Good. Yes? You like the new clothes made by a tailor? Good. Let's go on to a new picture. Look at the action done by the helper. Who is this? The house looks dull. What did daddy say? Get the painter. So this is a painter making the house look bright. Painter, what does the painter do? Paints. Okay. Painter paints the house. What is the action? Painting, yes. Painter paints. That's the verb, that's the action done by the helper. Painter paints the house. And when the house is ready, are you happy? Yes. Painter paints the house. Good. Let's take a new picture and look at the action done by the helper. Here's somebody very busy in the garden, digging up the garden, putting seeds, putting plants to grow. Who is this? Gardener. What's the action done by the gardener? Digging, planting, sowing. Yes, gardener. And what does it grow? He grows tiny plants. Gardener grows plants for you. Flowering plants or vegetable, anything. Gardener grows plants. Action word, grows. Verb, grows. Gardener grows plants. Let's look at our next helper. And the action done by the helper. Look, a very serious person. What's he making? What's he doing over there? Cutting up the wood to make something nice. This is a carpenter. He's got a saw. He's cutting the pieces of wood. Carpenter makes. What does he make? Furniture. Carpenter makes furniture. Makes is a verb. It's an action word done by a carpenter. What does the carpenter make with the wood? He makes furniture. What is furniture? Chair and table, anything made of wood. Yes? Doors and windows. Good. Let's look at our next helper and the action done by the helper. Look. What do you see here? Something is going into the oven. Yes? The large bit of bread going into the or coming out of the oven. This is the baker. He's putting bread into the oven to bake. Baker bakes breads. Different kinds of bread. Baker bakes bread. Yes? Good. So what does he make? Only bread? What about the cake? You can bake a cake, anything. Baker bakes breads for you. Good. Next, let's look at our next helper. And the action done by a helper. Here is somebody very happy. Little boy sitting there getting a haircut. What does the barber do? He trims your hair, makes you look great. So this is a helper. Barber trims hair, cuts up all the long hair and makes you look good. Barber trims hair. Good. Let's look at our next helper. Remember, trims is a verb, is action done by the barber. Good. Here is somebody driving. What's he say? He's sitting in the car. It's a driver. Yes? He's driving. What is the action done by the driver? Drives. Driver drives a car. Driver drives. That's a verb. That's the action done by the driver. Driver drives a car. Good. Let's look at a new picture and the action done by a helper. Look. Can you see the wheat, rice growing? Farmer. What does the farmer do? Farmer grows crop. What does the farmer grow? This is the farmer. Farmer grows crop. Wheat and rice and vegetable and anything. Farmer can grow anything for you. So when the food comes to the table, the rice and chapatis, say thank you God for the farmer. Farmer grows. Grows is the action word. Grows is a verb. Farmer grows crop. Good. Let's look at another helper. And the action done. Look, somebody's throwing a net into the water. What they call? Fisherman. What's he trying to do? Catch fish. Fishermen are here in action. What is the action word? Catch. Fishermen catch fish for you and me. Catch. That's the action word done by the fisherman. Catch is a verb. It's an action word. Fishermen catch fish. Good. Let's go on to another helper and the action done by the helper. Look, what do you see here? Very nice. A mechanic. What's the mechanic doing? Trying to set right the vehicle. Mechanic repairs. What does the mechanic do? He repairs vehicles, cars or any vehicle he can repair. Mechanic repairs. That's action word. Repairs is the verb. Mechanic repairs vehicles. Shall we go to another picture and look at the helper? Look, here is a person sitting inside the engine. The engine driver. What does the engine driver do? He helps you to pull the full train and go, okay? The engine driver drives the train. What does the engine driver do? Drives the train. Long train. Drives is the action word done by this engine driver. It's a verb. It's an action done by the engine driver. Engine driver drives the train, however long it is. Good. You like to go in a train? Good. Let's look at another picture. Who is this? Doctor. When you are not feeling too good, what do? You go and see a doctor. What is the action done by the doctor? He treats you. Doctor treats the patient. Doctor treats the sick. Treats is a action word. Treats is a verb. Doctor treats the sick and makes you all right. Good.